Hi everyone, and welcome to Creators of the Doughnut Table by Streamseed GG. Hopefully my mic's coming through. Let me just check that one there as well.
Yeah, it's all good.
I can hear it.
And everyone's coming through okay. Hopefully not doubled. It's a learning in progress.
I think we're good.
Just a heads up, I napped before this, so I am very, very out of it. These two guys have just been suffering it for like a good 15 minutes before coming. But yeah, we are here. It just feels like it's been ages since the last show, but it is just how it's fell this year. And so, yeah, I am Atomic Moonchild. I am your host for this evening. We have our lovely co-host, M3012. Call her Ems. It's easier.
Yeah, a little combination of anything nowadays, to be fair.
This is her first time co-hosting, so be nice. Or don't.
Please.
It's fine.
But
you will make Ems cry and then you'll have to answer to me. And today our topic is streaming and achievement hunting, a twist on variety streaming. And our amazing guest this week is Keyboard Zombie. Hi, Keyboard Zombie. Welcome.
Hello.
This is your
It's
your first one, isn't it? Creators at Doughnut Table.
Yeah. I was going to say I've never done anything like this before as well, so it's all new for both of us.
Oh,
I feel better about that.
Get to pop your podcast cherry. I love it. Also, hello everyone in chat. I hope you have a lovely time today. Like I say, I've not long woken up, so you can probably tell by my eyes I'm a bit like... We'll start off. Yes, I am pregnant and still working full time, and we had to run out to the solicitors last minute today, but for good things to sign contracts for the house. So I can't grumble. I just need to remember that I can't do as much things as I wanted to when I wasn't pregnant. Hi, El Roop. Okay, we'll start off. Keyboard Zombie, please tell us about yourself and your content.
Okay, I'm Keyboard Zombies. I'm a achievement hunter based in Wales. And yeah, I just I like to achievement hunt. That's what my goal is, but I feel like occasionally that's not what happens on stream because I do a lot of collab stuff as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do you have like... Oh, go on, Ems. Go on. No, you go on. Go on.
No, well, it was just obviously seeing that you had your initial focus on achievement hunting. Where did that passion for achievement hunting come from? Is it just like the ticking box of it all, or did you watch other achievement hunters and think that's what I want to do? That's exciting.
I feel like I was exploring my Steam profile page one day, and I saw that I was like, I didn't know what a perfect game was, and I saw that I was one achievement off of that, and I went in and I got that, and I was like, oh, it says perfect game now. And then after that, I was finding different games that I liked, and when you really love the game, you can just like go through and do every achievement.
I love that.
Do you know what? It seems like that for me as well. You see that perfect game. I love it when like you get your what's it? Your gaming year. They always have different names, different every single one, don't they? Like obviously,
trophies and your gamer score.
Spotify's Unwrapped. But when you get your Steam, like what do you call it?
It's called like the year. What's it?
Year in review or something like that, is it?
Yeah, like your yearly review. So I love when that comes through and it's like, oh, you've had like
Steam Replay, that's it.
Steam Replay, Steam's one, yeah.
Clever.
And it comes through and it's like, 50 perfect games. And I'm like, who? Me? Even though in my case, it's always hidden object games, which are like easy as piss to like 100% complete. But I love it.
Because I used to be an achievement hunter when I primarily played on Xbox, and I would,
Yes.
really push to perfect those games. The
And
second
that
I need to
diamond
go into
one.
PC, I'm like giving up. I'm like, I've not got the skills now to replay these games over and over again to 100% and perfect them. So I really respect anyone who is about that grind and about that life. Can you remember which game it was that you were one achievement off that got you sort of started?
That's. I feel
Sorry, I'm
like
asking quite a
no,
mean question
it's
there.
all
Do you
right.
remember?
I've got my page up, scrolling through. I just need to sort it by achievement completion. I feel like it was. No, it wasn't Before Your Eyes. It was something Park. It was like a horror game about a
Oh,
park.
Thimbleweed Park, is it?
No, it wasn't Thimbleweed Park. It was another
That's just one
one.
that popped into my head.
I think I know which you're on about. Let me
Is it-
look.
Oh, I like how Steam's
Is it
got like a
Indigo
search bar.
Park?
No, it's one called The Park.
The
Ah,
Park. I've got that
Yeah.
downloaded to play, actually. Like, I've heard that's a good one. I actually have that
Now you know you're
downloaded to
able to
play.
100% it as well.
Now I can 100% it if I want. To be fair, I find that horror games are some of the easiest to like 100%. For some reason, they just really are like so good for 100% in. Do you have like a particular genre when you come into 100%, or is it a case of, oh, this game looks good, I'm just going to go for it?
Yeah, it depends what really like just sinks its teeth into you. One of them that's I can see at the top of my list there is Reventure, which was quite good. It was like a little indie game where you had multiple, like 101 endings basically, and each ending was an achievement, and it's just like seeing how many different ways you could end the game.
Oh, I
Like
love that.
that was a really fun one for achievements.
Cyberpunk for me, like, it is like that, like 'cause the amount of endings that Cyberpunk brings, and then they brought a DLC out that had an extra ending, and I was like, oh, get to replay it and end it again, like in a different way. What about
See,
you?
I think that's where I was lost, was when games came out with so many different endings. The last one I really did that with, I think, was like Fable 2 or Fable 3, where it was like you get a good ending, you get a bad ending, you get a middle ending, and that's it. Anything more than that was like too much for me now. But I definitely agree with the horror games, and especially indie horrors. I think they're very generous and very kind with the achievements in them. Quite often you can get most of them just from
Yeah,
a straightforward playthrough.
yeah,
So yeah,
especially
I do definitely appreciate them.
I miss them a
when it's
lot.
like
Can't play
a
them when you're pregnant.
there's a certain like size of indie game that works perfectly for it. I think Choo Choo Charles was a really good one for it.
Yes.
Ooh.
But that was one where it does annoy me sometimes when you 100% a game, and this is a bad thing to be annoyed about because it's actually good, but they add more achievements afterwards. Like with Choo Choo Charles, they added a nightmare mode, and it was like I had all the achievements, and now they've added more, and it's even harder.
I do
Yeah, a
totally
few
get
have done that to me.
I've had that with Ale in Tail Tavern recently. I started playing that with friends. I got so locked in and obsessed with it that I just powered through it. I got all the achievements, and then they did like a big release, and I'm like, well, that means nothing now. I've not gone back to it. I should, in reality, do what you do and revisit some older games. I've not got around to it yet. Do you have a particular system for keeping track of where you're up to, or do you kind of just go into your Steam library and see what calls to you?
For the Steam ones, I'm mainly using the Steam achievement tracking system. Occasionally, if I'm having a bit of trouble, I might look at a guide. But it was interesting you mentioned about older games because there is a website for people who are interested in older games and achievements called Retro Achievements, where you connect your emulator up to this website, Retro Achievements, and if you got the correct version of a ROM, legally obtained, of course, you can. People have made achievements for these older games.
Oh, that's cool.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
I don't think people know about that because it's super fun, like being able to play retro games with like modern achievements in, and it's something like the companies who are reselling them in on like the PlayStation Store or Nintendo eShop. I mean, I know Nintendo doesn't have achievements, but it's something that I think would go really well to like revive those games.
Yes, I
Yeah,
definitely
everyone
agree with
wants a
that. And is
shiny.
it well, exactly. Is it like a fan-based database for these achievements then? Like, is it people who
Yes,
just appreciate the game putting them in?
a whole website. I went through some on Pokemon Red and Pokemon Crystal. The Pokemon
Nice.
Crystal one,
It's fun.
they had some really fun ones. It was like defeat the first gym, but you can't have it had to be Pokemon from the Johto region, and they all had to be, I think, under level 10 or 15. And it just made the gyms a little bit harder. And it really like brought back the magic of first playing Pokemon.
Yeah. Trying to take on the gym bosses, like, wait, were you like proper small levels Pokemon? I remember that.
I do
Oh, the
think it gives you an
nostalgia.
excuse to return to a game that you love as well. Like I must have done that with Skyrim, where I kept returning to it on because it's come out 400 times now.
Yeah,
Of like,
but
oh,
it's
there's some
so
more
good.
achievements on this. But so it's really cool that someone's managed to, they've managed to reinvigorate retro games for those who really like ticking things off and giving you creative ways to play it as well. That's really cool. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I should actually shout out NecroGG, who's one of the channels I mod for, and they are one of the top achievement hunters on that site.
Ah, very
Very
nice.
cool.
So I'm guessing because Moonbeard mentioned about replacing it with his million emulators he's got. So Retro Arch is an emulator.
Yes, RetroArch is like it does work with retro achievements, and you get these devices that run it. But the emulators are like the cores you download. So I think for things like PlayStation, you need to not only have the core for PlayStation, but you have to obtain a BIOS of a PlayStation like operating system.
Ah.
But the Nintendo ones are a little bit simpler to run. But yeah, it runs multiple emulators because it can have like a Z-SNES core, and I think like another one that will also run SNES. But certain emulators might be better than others for certain games.
That's quite
That's
interesting. I'm
interesting.
a bit clueless on emulators. I don't know about you, Mooney,
Um,
how good you are with them.
No, I let Moonbeard set them up, and then I just enjoy the games that I loved as kids. Herbs were one recently, and put on old school Pokemon, obviously. But Herbs is like such a special place in my heart, and I was like, I wonder if the like old cheat still works and everything. I mean, you did as well. Then got the gnome.
GameCube disc for that. Like I've got that somewhere in my house. I loved that game.
I still have my
love that
PS2 version with memory card and cheat sheet.
I loved that you got like the Game Boy Advance version of those games as well. So they're the same game but slightly different.
Yeah. It must be
Mental.
really interesting as well. I feel like it's not quite the same nowadays where you have a port of a game that makes it completely different. But that period of time where they were releasing handheld
Yeah.
like equivalents that were nothing like playing the game on like the actual system they were built for, again gives you a whole new experience of a game, of a story, of characters that you really like to visit, but it unlocks this special thing which that's really interesting. I'm not, like I said, I'm not great with emulators, but that's a really interesting way of looking at it. You did mention as well that you play quite a lot of community games as well. I'm always looking for new community games. Have you got a particular favorite you've been playing at the moment?
Oh, I have done all achievements on Among Us, so that I do like Among Us. But yeah, I think Among Us. The problem is a lot of these. I know we call them friend slop, but in an endearing way. Like we're currently doing some big walk with El Roop and a few of his guys over there.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one, but there's just so many.
Yeah, they don't stick around for very long as well. Of what I've noticed, like you think of, was it this time last year-ish when Peak came out, and like everybody was playing that, and I don't
I
know many
need
people
to get
that are
into some more
raging.
Peak because it's had its last update, and I still have achievements to do in it.
A reason to go back and revisit
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah.
To be fair, yeah, it's been a while since I've been on Peak as too, so that's one I need to come and revisit. You like
I'm
Faz a
absolutely
lot,
rubbish at
don't
that.
you, as well? If I do
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
correctly.
really want to get all the achievements in Faz, but that's a lot more difficult. And
That's a lot of
I
grinding.
end up, I feel like I end up sacrificing myself a lot, which means I end up dying, and it's not great for the
Well, we
grinding.
did Payday 2 not so long back, did we? Did you see the
Yes!
achievement list for that bad boy?
Oh, it's massive,
That is
isn't it? Yeah.
long.
It is a big achievement list, is Payday 2. Huge.
But I think that's another one. I think that's another one that has just brought out DLC after DLC after DLC after DLC,
Yeah.
update after update after update, and the list has just got to
Just gotten bigger and
impossible
bigger and
levels
bigger.
now.
It's like Killing Floor 2 as well, that one. Like, that's a big
Yes.
list.
Oh, I haven't played that in ages.
Thank you for the Raid
Anytime they brought out
Guild.
a new map.
And welcoming raiders. We don't have like a sound alert for any raiders or out like that. I hope your stream went well. Welcoming everybody. We are discussing streaming and achievement hunting, a twist on variety streaming. So if you and any of your raiders are achievement hunters, tell us what games you love achieving in. What's your biggest like flex in terms of achievements? And yeah, get stuck in with the conversation. Let's carry on.
That is actually a great question though. Biggest flex
Biggest flex.
for a
Oh,
perfect game. I don't think I've got one to mind
Ooh.
yet. So if either of you have got one, that would be great.
Oh, I think I'd have to look at my completed games. If we're
Yeah,
going
I'm
off
happy to do
like completed ones, let's have a look. Let me check my Steam.
I don't think I've had one within the past.
I think I don't know where I've put it right now, but when Thank Goodness You're Here came out last year,
Oh
Yeah.
god, that is such a good game.
and I went through and I played it the day it came out, completed it, and then I spent a few. I managed to get all the achievements in that, but when you completed it, it came up with a message saying, "If you write to the devs, we'll try send you something." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm one of the first people to like finish the game." And I wrote to them, and they gave me like this little patch badge. That, yeah.
Oh my
That's
god,
so
that's well
fun.
good.
I did recently play Thank Goodness You're Here, and
Same.
you know, a fantastically creative game. Like basically adding your own Yorkshire accents to every bit of dialogue, forever entertained me.
Fantastic.
But I do the thing, and I don't know if you have this as well, where like if it's a game that I think I could perfect, I will leave it installed. So I still have it installed, thinking I'm going to go back and mop up these last few achievements. Just haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
It's a
see,
great
I
shout.
100%ed it there and then, but I usually will leave a game there and think like, oh, I've got 1 or 2 achievements left. And then when I'm bored, I'll just like look through the library, like, oh yeah, I kept that there to do that achievement. I did that the other day actually, on a piece together with one of them.
It's
Most of mine
sad
are
in a
hidden
way when you-
objects. I have nothing to brag about.
It's kind of sad in the end when you finish all the achievements and you do uninstall the game, but and you're kind of like,
hate
yeah,
it.
I never have to play it again. But at the same time, you're like, oh, I never.
It's so bittersweet in it. It's like that was
Yeah.
such a good game. Yes, I 100%ed it. Oh, now I'm gonna uninstall it. So I usually keep a really good list of games that I've played that I've 100%ed and just have really good storylines. I'm gonna say Calico is probably my biggest flex. Like, it is a really, really cute game. It's Calico, and how do I describe it? Basically, you get donated a cat cafe. You got to go around and find animals to like fill it with, and you do like missions as you're going around. I just fell in love with it because it seemed like the cutest game ever. Started playing it 12.7 hours later. Well, actually, 10 hours later, I'd 100%ed it without even realizing. I've gone back since because I added a few things, but there were no achievements to like. Once you've done them achievements, you've done them. So
Yeah.
that's probably my biggest flex. But apart from that, I've got like a good
I
few ones in there, like story wise.
I thought I'd nosy, and I think going back through these lists, I didn't even think to go back and check like libraries until the two of you brought it up. But I think it really reflects the point in time you like with gaming style, because there was a period of like a couple of months where I 100%ed 4 different Telltale games, and I was like, oh, that was my Telltale Games phase. I my biggest flex actually is I think it's my first ever perfect game from 2012. Was Left 4 Dead 2
Oh,
because that also
nice.
includes
nice.
all of the online co-op achievements.
Wow, because
So
that's
I think
quite an achievement, that.
Yeah, because you can't even get the help someone on a free weekend one anymore. I don't think 'cause
Yeah.
they haven't been doing the free weekends.
So it's not on
Ah, even
Steam.
that's
It was my
one.
360, but again, I've got some all of my like really impressive ones are on the 360. My Steam library is just little indie ones that take like 5 hours to complete. But yeah, going back through the old catalog, I'm like, oh no, I have done some achievement hunting. I am good at games, I swear.
El Roops mentioned Telltale as well. I'd say Walking Dead for me. Oh, I
Fantastic game.
absolutely adore that Telltale game. That's like literally one of my favourites.
They're difficult to get now, though, aren't they? Because Telltale went out of business.
Well, they've since released
I think
some
some
of
of
them
them,
or re-released some of them,
yeah.
but they are re-releasing The Wolf Among Us as well, which I'm really excited
Yeah,
for. That got
ready for the
announced.
second
I
one.
remember when it was announced, was it at Gamescom or something like last year? Something recently announced it, and I was like,
Yeah,
the
they've
happiest
announced
I've ever
like the
been.
second one being done, aren't they?
Yeah,
Because someone's picked it up, which I am so glad about because it just feels like, I don't know, because they kept like waving it in front of us and then taking it away from us, waving it from, and I was like, just come on, just give it us now. But the Walking
I
Dead
just
one, I
want
think I picked it up not so long back, like for Steam, because I played it originally on Xbox, and I'm sure I picked it up on Steam for like £8 or something for the entire lot, and I'm like, this is a good one, very very good bargain.
yeah.
I'm going telling everyone, I was like, you need to get this. You need to grab
But
this
they're
right
also
now.
they're also really friendly ones for mopping up like gamer score or achievement points or whatever,
Yeah,
because they're all pretty much just play through the story. There's the odd occasion one that that you can miss, but I did
it's
find
pretty
them
much
to
your
be
chapter
really
by
really nice
chapter in
friendlies.
it that you get with them
Yeah,
ones.
they're
Hello,
good ones.
JL. How are you doing? We're talking achievement hunting. Guild says he's not good with achievement hunting. No, Guild is a builder. Guild will get in a strategy game and build till his heart's contents.
Oh, but
But
completing
it's,
any Final Fantasy game, that is very impressive.
I was gonna say, but that is a good gloat there. Very good flex.
See, it's the community.
Yeah, I
I
did.
think I just
I played through Thank Goodness You're Here twice just so I could get the missing achievements.
Yeah, because I think there's two different completion achievements in that. I think you have to play
Yes.
through it a second time. Yeah.
I think, well, I'd missed, I think, 2 achievements. So I had to play through it to get the one achievement that were in the middle of the game. And then obviously I need to play it again to get the achievement at the start of the game.
Yeah, that's what I
No
just
spoilers.
remembered, and I didn't want to say it because it is a massive spoiler, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, so I had to play it. I had to play it 3 times. I played it 3 times in a row just to get that. But it was so worth it. It is such a good game that, oh,
I just had a little nosy and I'm missing 7 achievements in that. And I'm like, I'm looking at some of these and I'm like,
how?
I'm pretty sure that I maybe did that, but apparently not. I'm gonna
It's
have to
funny because
replay that
I kept
later.
getting achievements and Moonbeard was like, oh, did you get that? Where did you get that? And I was like, are you not just like running around slapping everything? Because that's literally how I'm getting everything. It's literally just slapping everything. It's part of the game. I'm doing it.
See, I've tried to stop looking at the achievements before I play a game now as well. And I don't know if you've had this as well, Zombie, of like almost ruining the game for yourself because you're trying to get like a perfect run achievement or anything like that. Do you try and avoid all of the achievements in a new game until like your second visit to it? Or do you prep yourself for the
No,
best
I try and get as many as possible in the first run through, but sometimes if it's too difficult, I just have to give up and I can't come back to it. You know.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, I'd try
I
not
found
to.
that it just ruins it
Yeah.
sometimes. Like
I'll be playing it and then like I'll wait until afterwards and then it's like, oh, 8 out of 10 achievements. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So then I'll check the achievements and be like, what were they? And if they're easy enough to like go back and just quickly mop up, I'll just do it.
yeah.
But I try
Yeah,
not to look at achievements beforehand because I don't know. I don't like you say spoiler. You can potentially have spoilers.
yeah, you could get spoilers from the achievements, and you end up realizing that you've missed something, and then you just get
Yes.
annoyed. You just get
Yeah,
annoyed
especially
that
if
you've
you're
missed
halfway
something.
checking and you're like, oh God, I just missed that one
I
right
should
at the
have done that.
beginning. Yeah. Oh, that frustration with that. Whereas if I just
I
play
think that's
through it and enjoy it, then it's not too
yes.
bad at the end.
To me, that has to be the way that you go with it. But I do find myself sometimes, especially with Thank Goodness You're Here, I'm like, oh, there must be an achievement for like slapping so many people. There must be an achievement for stepping on this many worms in this
I was like that.
area. I was
I'd
like
see
double
something and I'd be
guessing
like,
what the
I
achievements
wonder
were.
if I
Yeah.
slap this so many times like that's an achievement. Or like there's like slugs and worms, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if you get an achievement if you step on every single one of them, or if
And
you
then you
destroy
turn
everything
back
in the
on the map and they
garden.
spawned back in. And I'm like, oh, do I have to step on all of these again? Like, what does this mean? And then like I looked through the achievement list afterwards and I was like, oh, actually, I'm overthinking all of this.
Yeah, I did that so bad.
I'm doing too much.
But yeah, I'm just looking at my achievement, and although I do like a good horror game, the ones that I really get stuck into to do all the achievements on are the kind of chill, the chill ones, like Little Kitty Big City or Little Gator
Such a
Game.
good one.
You know, Mika Witch Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Those ones were really fun to do the achievements on.
And yeah, I
I
always
do
find
find
like
them
the
quite
cozy ones are
cozy as well.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either
Yeah,
cozy or horror.
cozy.
There's like no in between. Like horror ones are
Yeah.
fantastic, but like usually when they're quite linear, you do end up hitting every single one, which is fantastic because it's more of a case of it wanting to take you through that game and through that story to give you that intensity. But then obviously in the cozy aspect, it's all about doing like the cutest thing ever, like, oh, pick this cat up, cute, stroke this cat, you get an achievement for it. That
Take this
sort of
selfie with
stuff.
this hat in this little spot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll do this with the cat. I'll play dress up. Oh,
Of course
don't
I'll do
touch my arm.
that.
It is
Yes.
interesting though as well. I
Sorry,
think
go
the
on.
indie sphere in particular, like, really does
In
good
day, just
achievements. Yeah.
changed gaming for me. Like I've always been a like obvious gamer all my life. Like my first games were like Worms. I loved
Oh
Worms
yeah, Worms was good.
and point and click stories. Even Mavis Beacon.
I feel like
God
everyone
bless.
had Worms Armageddon, but I had Worms 2, and they looked really similar, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
which one was the newer version. But I feel like I was using a Prima guide for Worms Armageddon, even though I only had Worms 2.
I mean, it was like the original Worms I was playing like way back when, but like with myself. Like you didn't really have online gaming around like that these days. But since then, if we do play them together, we usually play Worms Armageddon now. So that was my like little intro into that, which is good. But I've always been like a gamer as such. But I've always played like big games like Fallout, Gears of War, Borderlands, BioShock, Spyro when I was younger, Sims, which is endless, Rollercoaster Tycoon, endless. So when it came to like PC and Steam, and then finding all these little cute indie games, especially a lot of them being free, like 8 to 10 achievements on them, you complete them like within a couple of hours. I was like, this is everything I need. This is like it's that achievement, innit? Like so.
That little dopamine hit that
Yeah.
you get when it pops up and you're like, oh, so
Oh,
good,
did
I'm so
it?
clever. No,
I still get that with the
get that.
diamond achievements on Xbox. You hear that noise in your ear and you're like, oh.
I do think that as well, because I was just thinking about this and I'm like, actually, when I first started playing video games properly was just after the Xbox 360 like launched and had achievements in games. But now, as you've just mentioned, like the diamond ones, they've even upped the sort of prestige-ness. I mean, PlayStation always had it right. They had like bronze, silver, gold
Yeah,
achievements depending
platinum.
on like the rarity or how hard they were. Do you, Zombie in particular, chase those like harder achievements? Like, are you really
Oh,
gunning for the rare ones first, or are you just like, I'll see what I get and then I'll just see how I feel towards it?
I feel like I give up on them sometimes when I really can't get them. I should put a lot more effort into them. But they don't really have a rarity system on Steam. But I know I used to have well, back when I was on PlayStation. I know what you mean. But yeah, I don't think I had too many of the gold ones. It was mainly like bronze or silver.
Do you not check the percentage of like people who've earned that achievement on Steam?
Oh
Because that's
yeah,
what
no,
gets
that's how
me.
Yeah, I do. And I look at them and I think how many people have like got to that stage in the game, because some of it is literally just opening the game, and you're like, 90%. So there's 10% of people who haven't even opened the game, and it's nuts. And then you see the very end, and you see how many people have played all the way through.
When it's like the easy achievements that you would pick up just from playing the game, yeah, I am always shocked because it'll be like, 51% of people have like achieved this bit, and then it drops to like 35, and you're like, what people struggle with in this section of a game so badly to make this like a rarer achievement of just playing through the game.
Yeah,
I do find myself checking those little percentages. I want to know how special I am.
I do that. I'm glad that like pretty much every platform has that. I think on Steam it does as well. And it tells you how many like of your friends have got it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's a bit like Telltale, like your decisions that you made afterwards. Like it shows you global and what your friends have made, like what their decisions. So that's always good to like comparison and be like, so what did they decide? Or did they kill such and such? I bet they did. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
I do like that aspect as well.
2 games here that I gave up on trying to get all the achievements, but I absolutely loved, but it just got too difficult for me. Was Isopod, is this little game about running around like as an isopod, and you're like running and jumping. There was race segments in that I just could not do. I might come back to it, but it's just too difficult. And a game about firefighting called Ember.
Oh.
The first segment of the game, really fun. But when you get to the second segment of the game where you've got to use like jetpacks and that, I just found it too difficult to get to some of the fires, and I could not complete that second part of the game. It's so annoying. Maybe part of my strategy I didn't realize I wasn't doing correctly, but that's a fun game. That's a multiplayer one as well.
I was going to say, I thought they had multiplayer in Ember. I think that's why I've not played it, is because I've not found people to play it with, and I just thought
it is really fun. I recommend it. Get a crew together and get on that.
Sounds familiar.
I like that point from Elreap as well, like seeing the achievements that only have like 1% of people. That is like a really, really satisfying feeling. Have you found yourself ever getting quite competitive as well? Because when I did play Xbox, your gamer score justified whether you were actually a gamer or not. Like I got really
remember that.
with it. I remember when I got to 100,000. I mean, I'll be honest, I actually had like one of the highest gamer scores out of like my immediate friends. And then I met a friend of my husband's who was like an even bigger like nerd gamer than me, and he had like 1 million, and I'm like, well, I can't compete with that anymore. I'm giving up. I'm leaving.
I had friends who would swap games just so they had more games to hunt achievements on.
Avatar was one. I feel like the Avatar game was one that like didn't have a lot of prints, and a lot of people were just swapping it between themselves because it was a really easy 100%.
Oh, nice.
Do you not compare with many people then, or are you just quite content doing it for yourself?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty content doing it for myself. I occasionally look, if my friends have the same game, I have a little look. I'm not too competition about it, competitive.
I'm not competitive. I like playing the game to enjoy it, so I don't care about having a one up on anyone. But I like to flex it though if I do, like like do really well, and I'm just like, oh, I'm completing it. Complete that in like 5 hours. Like I will have a little boast about myself, but it's never in like competition way. I don't know why. I just don't. I'm always like that. I'm competitive battle royales. Who isn't?
It's a battle.
I was terrible at PUBG, so I never really got into Fortnite either. I liked PUBG, but yeah, I'd always died, so I'm not great at battle royales.
Apex Legends for me. I was a week 1 player. and was obsessed for like 2 years straight playing that, like 2,000 hours in it, and I'm still rubbish, still absolutely rubbish. Yeah, I ended up going to Fortnite actually, and it was so much better. But
I just know where my
then
skill sets lie. It's not with anything like PvP. I can't hack it.
I
don't
love
think-
battle royales, but I do get very, very, very competitive. Like I want to have the most kills, I want to have the most damage.
Does
I'm so
Fortnite
bad.
have achievements? I don't think Epic have achievements.
No, Epic don't have achievements, and that absolutely guts me because you
something
get like the
to-
free games, but no achievements.
Yeah. Oh no.
Absolutely guts me. I can't. It's rude. Apex has
It's just-
achievements. I own 100% Apex on Xbox.
You'd think for something as big as Fortnite as well, like they'd be looking into that because Fortnite is such a huge game, and there are
Yeah.
so many creative things you could do in that game.
It is
for
so good.
achievement.
Like, especially all the mods they've started bringing into it as well. Like, I remember back when it was just like the basic battle royale. Like, even had
Yeah.
like the story, like little story mode bit. But now you've got like your building part of it. People make like full concerts and everything in that. You can do all sorts. It's like a VR chat, but different in a way. Like,
Yeah.
'cause you could do all sorts. Lego, Rocket League, haven't they like brought Rocket League type of like racing into it as well? That's crazy. Could you imagine the achievements though in that game?
It'd be intense. That'd be another Payday 2 situation.
Yeah,
Like,
it would.
They'd
Yeah.
they'd
They've
release
only
something
bring
else
out
for it, and it'd be like, all right, good luck, guys.
whack an extra 20 achievements onto the back end of that. I
But they
noticed
do that with
on.
like Dead by Daylight.
Oh god, yeah. How many does Dead by Daylight have?
Daft
Wha-
amount.
whilst I'm looking,
Because they have the adepts. I like doing the adepts in Dead by Daylight.
303.
At least with the survivors. The problem with Dead by Daylight is I'm not much of a killer player, so I
I am
don't
the
really do
same.
the killer
Yeah.
achievements.
I only like
I
killer
find
if
that
it's
you need to
2v8.
pick- Yes, I am the exact same. I don't like the responsibility because the killer basically sets the pace for the whole game. I
Yeah.
don't like that level of responsibility. Whereas if I'm a survivor, I'm like, yeah, I could do a few gens, but then like, oh, if I run around and I'm not doing absolutely everything, it's fine. But I do again find that the adepts are a really good way of getting you to like play the new characters, try the new perks that come out for them, and just like give yourself a new challenge. Because I run the same 4 perks most games now. So I do find that it gives you that other creative way to
Yeah.
get into it if you find it a bit stale.
I find
Yeah,
I'm the
300
same though. Like, stick to Steve and Steve only. And pretty much the same perks. Like, and people will like mention these other perks, and I'm like, oh, well, who's got that one? And they'll mention such and such character. But then I still always go back to the original ones I've always run because I'm a gen jockey, so yeah, I'm one of them. So I have an amazing gen build, and that's what I stick to because I know that's what works
I had
for
a
me.
great build called when I was maining Ash. I called it my Ash hole build, and it was back when I was new at the game, and I was like, oh, why can't I jump off these hooks? And it was built just so I could jump off of hooks.
I love that.
That's brilliant.
That's a fun one. See, mine is like all of my clutch perks. I'm like, oh, I want to know where all my teammates are. I'm running Bond. I want to jump into the lockers really quietly. I'm running quick and quiet. Like, it's all the things that I feel like I need to survive. Like, I have so many hours in Dead by Daylight. I'm still really, really bad at it. But it's just one of those games where every time they bring out a new map, there's like a new achievement for a new generator to do. And I think it is a good way, as frustrating as it is, if you've achieved 100% in that game, it is a really good way of revisiting and like getting back into it
Yeah,
again.
definitely.
Oh yes, I noticed on your Twitch channel that you have like a tracker for your games and stuff, so you can see like what you have achieved in what
It's mainly the
games.
ones that I've done on stream that I include on there. But occasionally, I'll be so like, oh, I really want to get this achievement, and I try and do some off stream.
Yeah. So is that your best way of keeping track? Well, more so,
Yeah,
like you say, for your streamed ones, because obviously, if you're like achievement hunting for your stream, then obviously it's the best way to keep track. And does that
Yeah.
like? Do you think that gives you motivation to like keep going back to that?
yeah, definitely.
When you
Yeah,
come
I
to
used
edit
to
your
have
about, you're just like, oh
I
yeah,
used to
that
have
one.
the games that I had completed on there, and I listed them without a little trophy emoji to say I'd completed it but not got all the achievements. But I thought, actually, there's so many games that you can complete but not do the achievements. I better
Yeah,
just have the 100% ones on there.
that makes
It's like
sense.
the list would be like a mile long.
Like Fallout
Yeah.
4, God, I've just under 1,000 hours playing Fallout 4. Of course, I've completed it, and of course, I've like done all the different endings. But I only have 51% achieved on it. It's mental,
I mean,
absolutely
there was
mental.
I do remember there being a particularly brutal achievement in Fallout 4. I have got all the achievements in Fallout 4. My husband is a massive Fallout fan, does not have all of them because I think is there one in like the Nuka World one where you have to get a certain amount of like basketballs in hoops. And like it's a
Yeah, I think
really
so.
brutal achievement, and I managed to do it at a period where I basically built a setup in a settlement that just automatically shot basketballs, and I just sat there and I was like, oh, I'm a genius, I'm mint at this. And then I think they patched it out. I don't think you're able to do it that way anymore.
Oh,
But yeah,
typical
Fallout's another
Bethesda.
one. Yeah, just really fun, really cruel. Do you find that you have a lot of your community suggesting games as well that are like, oh, if you are interested in a quick game experience that's quite easy to 100%, do you get a lot of suggestions from your community?
Occasionally, not too often though. No, I haven't had too many suggestions. I think people have told me to play. Oh, you know when you can picture the game but you can't think of the name. It's the one about the little boy that falls into the mountain cave.
See in my head, I'm like, little boy. I was like, oh, Inside or Limbo.
It's, and
or
you got like the goat person becomes your mum.
oh, Undertale.
Undertale, that's it. Yeah, I've been suggested to play Undertale. I haven't. Yeah, even my wife's played Undertale. I haven't really started it. I need to.
That is quite a nice quick one as well. I think that was one of the first games I streamed when I first started. It's a really fun one. But there are always so many games that you can go through and find to tick off on all of those.
Yeah, sometimes it's just stuff that I see when I'm scrolling reels of what might be fun to play, and then I look at the achievements. I'm like, actually, this one looks like a pretty good one to like play through and get all the achievements. So my eyes next are on Restory, which is yeah, that's like the chill kind of fixing
Love that.
items game. And yeah, that's what I've got my eye on next, I think.
That is a really good one. I do.
Nice.
I've only played the demo. I haven't played the actual game yet. But
Yeah, I've
really,
only
really
played
good
the demo
choice.
myself. I've purchased it, but I haven't started yet.
Another thing that I noticed just when I was sort of looking into your channel and things, you have a really interesting multicam setup. So this isn't actually to do with achievement hunting at all. It was just something I was genuinely really, really curious about, of like you flicking between all of your different camera angles. Did you have any particular inspiration for doing that, or is there anything in particular that you utilize that for, or is it just for fun?
Another part of my channel is I really like the interactivity of it. Occasionally the channel points like come and go when I'm like, oh, no one's really using that. At one point I had commissioned a Nerf gun that was aimed at me and viewers could fire Nerf darts at me. But I've since packed that away. That's in the shed. I don't really have the room for it in the new place I live, unfortunately. In the past, I actually hooked up a water pump and before the Nerf gun and had people spray me with water.
Oh no!
But I was worried about the water getting too close to the computer.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say,
yeah,
your equipment.
Change the water, and it got really stinky.
Oh no! That is the worst.
Yeah, but I like the interactivity of it. I used to have chat be able to flip my screen, and yeah, I just thought I'd have the multiple camera angles just to mix it up a bit, you know.
Keep it fresh, keep it fun.
Yeah.
Did you have any of them like work with your achievement hunting, or literally just for entertainment value?
for entertainment value, I suppose. But if I guess if I was really celebrating, I could change to my high up camera.
Yeah.
Everyone can see the full celebration of that 100%.
Full celebration, just keep like camera changing where you're just like, yes, and then just look at every camera.
I mean, you can tell as well that it's really sort of well rehearsed as well, because I can't remember what I was watching, but it was the speed at which you flicked to a different camera and like instantly knew where you were going. I only have a one camera setup because I am not built that way. I couldn't do that. But it was a really, really cool thing that I noticed, and I was like,
I do have a door sensor on my door here that when it's open, it will go to my high up camera, put BRB across the screen, and also mute my mic in case my wife just opens the door and needs to have a quick word.
Oh, nice.
So clever.
That is really well done.
Really, really clever. Yeah.
I'm going to be picking your brains here. All right, idea.
Yeah, if anyone needs like help, I know Root comes to me a lot with a few things to help them out on OBS. But yeah, I like a lot of the interactivity and setting stuff up. Yeah, there we go. Root just why he gets me to help him.
It's really good.
Like
so
inventing your own achievements there as well. Like you're inventing your own trophies at this point.
a zombie of many talents. So you have your community days, your hunting achievement, and now like you're
one
obviously
of the best achievements to get is first in someone's channel though.
Oh gosh, yeah. The founder's badge.
For some of my friends. I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna go live in 4 minutes. I'm gonna load it up.
Gonna get that first.
Claim it. And then somebody beats me, and I'm like, who did it? Who am I squaring off against? Who am I starting a fight with? It is a really interesting way of looking at it.
Well, in a way, Twitch does have its own achievements, like, but obviously no one else sees them. Wouldn't it be good if we had like outward achievements as streamers or even as viewers that you had to hit like increments? That'd be so
feel like
cool.
they've introduced like the stream streaks mechanic now, which I again get a lot of satisfaction from, because in one of my friends' channels I'm currently on like 65, and I'm like, if I ever miss a stream now, I'm never turning up ever again. Like that's it. But I think that is actually a genius idea. So what sort of viewer related achievements do you think Twitch could implement for people watching?
This is the thing though, because I know what page you're on about, and that's part of it. Becoming affiliated by getting your free average viewers stream a certain amount of days a week, you know, that's an achievement. And then the next one is such a bigger milestone, getting 75 viewers at once and a certain amount of followers. Like, but yeah, I know what you mean. It would. What achievements could Twitch have like that? And then you set your own goals, like have a certain amount of subscribers and that in the little bars that you get.
Yeah,
like your next follower goal and things like that.
Yeah, I've got a follower goal now for, I think is it 1,000? I did 700, I think. Yeah, 700. I recently got my 500 followers, and I thought 700 would be a good like kind of achievement to go for next.
Yeah, definitely. Like I ain't even reached 900 yet, but I've got 1,000 as my goal. I don't think I'm hitting it before end of year, but I have a baby on way, so it's not like it's priority to me.
It's always good networking at those Twitch community days, though. I know I missed your Manchester one, but there's a Cardiff one coming up next month.
Yeah, it's always good to mingle. We do absolutely. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm going to miss that.
I didn't know they were a thing until I think the first time I saw it was on the Twitch Instagram on their story, and they were just like showing, oh, these are community events happening near you, or happening across the world. It was actually, but and then I saw that, and I've met so many more people going to the community days.
Yeah, that should be an achievement.
You just reminded me, at the first community day I went to, March 2015, they had an app with achievements on.
They did. Oh my god! March,
it was so fun. You had little quests to do, and you had to like scan 50 people's
Yes.
like badges. You had to find
Cardiff did so well with that one. I'm not gonna
you
lie.
had to find like secret QR codes. You had to win a battle on a dance mat Tekken or something.
Yes,
That's so cool.
for Blue
It was-
Cross.
That was
If-
really fun to do.
If we had the smarts and
the
people who
Twitch
could build an
achievement.
app, we would do that for MCR, but we don't have them smarts.
We'll just do paper ones for Manchester, like a little tick list, a little bingo sheet of like, here's your achievement.
we have
meet one new
considered
person.
like loyalty type cards where you get it, but that's if we get vendors and stuff. But yeah, the achievement hunting, I love that bringing into a physical aspect. It is good. But I think there should be one that you can take home, or like a special badge you can get for attending different community meetups, like powered by Twitch, because that would be a good one for whether
Yeah,
you're a
I'd love to have
viewer, a
a,
mod, a
I'd
streamer
love to have a chat
yourself.
badge similar to the TwitchCon ones.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
just thinking then, because obviously for the
Yeah.
TwitchCon ones, they do release that. It would be really cool to have one, especially if you're like a regular at some of those events, or you are a coordinator and organizer of one of those events. It would be really good to signpost people of like, oh, if you're interested in network, I'm someone who does network or someone who organizes it for people. That'd be really good
Yeah.
way of just kind of being like, oh,
Can
this.
anyone tell me if there were achievements like that at TwitchCon 2026? Because I haven't been to a TwitchCon yet, and I plan to go next year.
I don't
And I
believe they
would
were.
be doing. Let's see. They should. They should.
They
That'd be
missed,
so
they missed
fun.
something. Missed it. They missed an opportunity with that for sure.
Missed a
Yeah.
trick. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know you could select like what sort of things you wanted to attend and go to, in terms of like workshops, meetings. Oh God, they were all sorts. So you could select different boxes and it would tell you like your own sort of schedule. But yeah, nothing achievement wise, if I do believe. I'd open the app
Yeah,
now,
that'd
but
be fun.
that would be a whole wormhole. But yeah, I don't believe.
But
I
it's,
don't remember them being one.
I think it's a good way as well, because as content creators, we obviously set our own goals, and that is like setting your own trophies or your own achievements. But it would be nice for places to have those more fun ones where it's like, I don't know, get a clip of a jump scare, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna, especially as variety streamers, it's like, oh, okay, that'd be really cool. I'll play like a horror game and do that, or just those little things that give you a reason to try something new or a reason to do something a bit different.
That'd be good for a viewer's standpoint.
But I actually skipped the ones at DreamHack because I was only there for a day. But they definitely had some, because I remember there was like some RC cars that you had to race, and that had
Oh.
something to do with the app.
Ooh.
And I think there was like a quest that you had to do in the DreamHack app.
That is cool. Yeah, I like just it's achievement hunting. I think it's like you said, a little bit of dopamine, that little bit of serotonin running through your body.
Definitely.
Just that feel good situation of like achieving something. I mean, viewer rewards like that would be fantastic. So like,
Yeah.
get your favorite jump scare of your favorite streamer kind of thing, or clip a funny moment. But they have done that a little bit now, aren't they? Where if you clip in someone's channel, and your clip gets so many views, you can be like number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yeah.
So they are heading the way of like achievements as well.
I didn't think of that before, because I have seen some channel point redeems that are stupidly high but don't actually do anything, and I always thought, oh, that's a bit pointless, but actually it's effectively another achievement.
Yeah, because it means like, oh, you managed to set that one going.
And you've got that many points. Yeah,
that is
That's
crazy.
interesting way of looking at it. It's like people who I know people who do their like VIP badges in stream specifically as a channel point redemption, but also like I personally am not much of a coder, so that's why I really appreciate the multicam setup and all, all of that. I know a lot of people who have coded in those sort of viewer rewards, whether it's like trading cards for turning up during a certain special stream, or whether it's like somebody recently showed me something that they'd managed to code for their stream where it was like marbles in a jar.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, actually, if that it is so incredibly creative of those like people who can code like that. I can't, like, I just don't have that skill set. But it would be really cool to have something universal, not quite to that extent because they're very like specific to those channels, which is like you were saying, get a jump scare in your favorite channel, or like I don't even know what else you could possibly do as a viewer, or like a
The thing is, there's so many
until
different
timed out for annoying.
services you can add into a channel that it would be difficult to like, unless your achievement service is just that one thing. You couldn't really, like, unless the achievement service was the one that had the jump scare in.
Yeah.
You can't really connect that to other services, unfortunately.
But if you had like streamers setting it as their own ones,
yeah, possibly. But then that would be a lot of work, depending on how many viewers you have keeping up with and manually updating.
Yeah.
That's why I like the idea of it being like a Twitch integrated thing.
Yeah,
It is really interesting because obviously, as we've been discussing today, achievements seem to like fuel the want and the need to play a game. Obviously, sometimes people just want to play the game because they want to play a game. But when you see the achievements and you see that it's attainable, like it is like a driving force. So having that integrated into streams and stream interaction, I think would be absolutely really interesting. It's just how going about it, like you said, like the loyalty cards and stuff like that, or like getting the different trading cards. Very interesting. Food for thought. Food for thought for people.
I'm like, I've got some ideas in my head now, and I'm like, oh, could you do this? Could you do that?
No, I've floated a few things in, and I'm like, very interesting, very interesting. So yeah, we'll wrap it up on the the achievement talk and all that. I hope everyone has found the topic today very interesting. And just one final thing from us all. We'll start with Zombie, and I just want you to tell us if you have anything upcoming, any like streams upcoming, where people can find you, and when they can find you, basically.
I really need to make a proper stream schedule, but with it being summer and everything, I think you understand as well, a lot of things have been up in the air, a lot of different things happening. But I usually post what I'm doing in the week to my Instagram and my Discord, and I'll be live on twitch.tv/keyboard_zombie. And yeah, I plan to do Restory Chill Electronics Repair next, and I will also be at the Twitch Community Day Cardiff.
Very, very nice. Looking forward to catching a stream when you're about, and I hope you have a good time at Cardiff. I am genuinely gutted that I can't make it. It's too close to my due date, so...
Yeah,
what about you, Ems? Where can people find you?
That is a fantastic question. I am at twitch.tv/M3012. Everywhere else, TikTok, Instagram, occasionally Twitter when I can be bothered. M3012, TTV. And in terms of things upcoming, the usual streaming, what we want, when we want. No big plans. I don't think at the moment, although some post-Timeless content is coming out. So if you weren't able to make it to Timeless, I did make it to Timeless and you're curious, that'll be going out on TikTok and Instagram over the next few days, I guess. And what about you, Mooney? Anything fun?
Well, obviously, very sporadic at the moment. I hoped to pick it back up, but then obviously my dad sadly passed away. So right now, there might be a stream this Friday. Might be. Because I've had some wonderful devs throw some games at me and many, many keys to share out to people. So I thought I might as well get a game or two in there. And I also need to cover a couple more, but they are sporadic. I'll probably announce it either in Discord, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever I can remember and feel the need to when it hits. Other than that, you'll probably catch me with Stream Seed, maybe in their content. Maybe keep an eye out on their socials. You'll see them all scrolling along bottom. Everyone's here, as well as Stream Seeds. Please drop everyone a follow, show some support, show some love. You can catch me on Twitch at Atomic Moonchild. All our links are there in the title as well. Please drop everyone a follow if you aren't already. Show that love and support for being absolutely great today. And I'm not sure. I don't think Keyboard Zombie is in the tail testing part at the moment. You are, aren't you, Ems?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Have
don't
you
know
managed to
this-
test it?
Yes, but I'm still figuring a lot of it out for myself, if I'm honest.
I'm
But
still
it
like
is really
having the
fun.
time.
Yeah.
Would you like to be involved, Keyboard Zombie? We can try and get that sorted.
Sorry, what is this?
So basically, Stream Seed GG, obviously, who are the main people behind creators of the Doughnut Table, are developing an app called Tail. And it is like a networking app where basically you can schedule your content, they can connect you with brands for different deals and stuff like that. It's just overall going to be an amazing platform for any kind of content creator to get their stuff about, get
Nice,
a decent schedule going. I think it's a tool that
sounds
is
good.
genuinely needed in this in the content creating world. I'm looking forward
And
to
it's
it. I
currently
need
in
to fully
development.
check it. It is. We
So
need
it's a
testers.
really exciting time at the moment because they're constantly adding new things for people to test. When I first looked at it, it was essentially a calendar that you could use to map things out, but they're introducing ways of like how you would do campaigns with brand deals, how you would plan like multi-video content. And it is in this really exciting phase at the moment because it is at the start of testing.
Yeah, it means you can have your
sounds good.
say in how it's developed. Because obviously the input and the information given from content creators is the most valuable because they're going to be the main audience of using the app. And if people do want to check out what's happening with it so far, StreamSeedGG on Twitter, they give a lot of information there. And also on TikTok, Tail has its own channel on there. So if you check out the Tail app on TikTok, you can watch some amazing videos that might feature some familiar voices.
I was very proud of that.
But yeah, all your information can be found there. Leon, the big man on campus, is really good at giving updates as well on Twitter. So please feel free to follow all the socials and check it out. It is going to be very exciting. I will do my biz and speak to the big men's afterwards about seeing if I can get you in, Zombie. And if anyone else has an interest in Tail who isn't involved already, please let us know and we can put your name forward as a tester. And until then, we will see you on the next show, which will be next month, 15th of September, I do believe. But the guest won't be revealed just yet. You'll catch up on the socials if you want to find out. And that is it from me, from my amazing co-host Ems, and our fantastic guest Keyboard Zombie. Till next time.
Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
everyone. Big wave.
Bye.